Welcome back, and we're here talking about your cash runway. Now, before we can talk about how you're going to raise investment, you first need to ask yourself the question how much you need to raise and why. The reason this is important is that you need to understand what funding will get your startup to the next level to achieve key performance indicators or KPIs that are part of your business plan. And tying fundraising to key milestones is an important way for you to justify why you need this funding in the first place, as you're basically giving your investors reason to back you now and to continue to back you as the business continues to make progress. Remember, I always want you to be thinking about a minimum cash runway of 12 months. And why is that? Well, firstly, fundraising is hard and it will take time. So you want to make sure that you have enough funding to get you through the next year. And it will also give you the opportunity to raise more money at a point in time when you might not actually need it. So you can stay focused on growing your business without worrying about running out of money. And fundraising is critical. The most common reason that startups fail is that they run out of money. It's not because of bad products, not because of the bad team members, or really anything else about the market. It's simply because you run out of money, and you need to make sure that you avoid this at all costs. So set yourself that 12-month cash runway from the very start and get into this habit on all future funding rounds, if not stretching out longer. And your fundraising needs will really only grow with each round, which will create a greater risk of failure. But the single best way that you can prevent this failure is by having enough money in the bank while you go out there looking to get traction with your customers. Now, it might be tempting to show every line item of how you plan to spend the funds raised, but early stage investors will really be looking for just two major categories of spend in a startup's fundraising budget. These are marketing and tech. Put another way, it's the resources that you'll need to take your product beyond prototype and how you plan to take it to market. Try to think about how you will use the funds raised to scale your product to achieve either early revenues or the most effective marketing channels that you can exploit to grow your user base and start acquiring those paying customers. So I want you to think about not what you're currently spending, but what you think you would help to grow your business towards 10 times the size of the value that it is today. And this is a key metric that any early stage investor will be looking for in any company that they back. So you need to think about being a high growth business from day one and attracting investors that are looking for those types of returns so they can back you from the start. And as I said at the top of this course, you already have the resources to raise early stage investment, but you're going to need to build the confidence in yourself and project that confidence to your investors. Now, we'll be getting into financial modeling later in the course so you can show your investors projections in years 1, 2, and 3, the money in, the money out. But for now, just keep the back of your mind the need to set a budget for 12 months and go looking to raise that money right now. Now, next I'm going to run you through the first part of a resource that will let you immediately start applying the learning from this course directly to your business. And this is called the Cash Runway Simulation, which you can find if you open the resource document, and we'll go through that together in the next video. So let's get into it.